Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Building the franchise. Carolina Panthers. NBL season 60. This is week 14 action as Carolina is going to take on, I think his volume is 2-0. He put his volumes all to 0, Sonny. I'm going to have to fix that real quick here, live on the show. Sonny, are you with me still?
I want to hear you.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, Sonny's there. Yeah. All right, master volume goes to 100. Everything to 100. What is all this other creepy stuff going on? Just in-game commentary down. What are we doing, guys?
Good to hear you.
Appreciate everybody stopping by so far. Matt and Dad Porter. Sonny's in the building, and he's actually on the show too. So it's a double production day for participation and productivity from my man Sonny Weaver, the overachiever. Sonny, the New York Jets are 8-4 right now. Can you believe it?
And I'm really the only reason I'm on this show is to help make the Miami Dolphins lose this game.
I can see.
We're gonna try to make them lose.
Hey, I got that vibe early on when you said what you said.
There's the cheat motion. You see it? Did you see that cheat motion first play of the game? We're going to see that all game long, and the Panthers are going to have to be very careful here. If they use any sort of matching functions here to try to match their guys against the Dolphins receivers, those cheat motions are going to screw up the defense, and they're going to be running free in the back end.
Watch that. Again, another motion here from right to left. That is the tight end looking a little. That's a little double move inside. And you know where they're going. If you can just have somebody there in the middle, it's a real opportunity. We've seen it before on that cheat tight end angle where the tight end kind of fakes like he's going to the flat, right, Sonny? And you've seen Tua zip that in there and get that picked off before, but that's a staple play there. So, yeah, we've seen a couple motions so far. Empty backfield. One in the backfield. Spread formation. Going to hand it there off to the right side. Off tackle. Nowhere really to go there. It's going to be a 2nd and 3. Somehow falls forward. Gain 7. That was about a 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain. Gain 7. I mean, that's going to be real beneficial for Miami coming into this game if they can continue to dominate at the line of scrimmage like you're seeing so far. And again, here on this play, 2nd and 3. Another running attack down to the 46. And we got an injury timeout on the field.
With this Miami offense, you've got to control the run game. When the run game gets off, and they can get off, you got to make sure everything stays between the tackles. They will suck you down by running inside the tackles and then bounce it wide.
You're watching the NBL Network here on the. You're watching Twitch. You're watching Building the Franchise here on the NBL Network. I can hardly speak. Oh man, that's good times. All right. Yeah, go for it.
Was Jalen Waddle playing halfback on that play? I'm pretty sure Jalen Waddle was just took the handoff there. What the hell is that?
It ended up not working out. That could have been the Debo package, maybe Tua. Man in motion here, going to the flat motion halfback. This is verticals. Nope, this is going to be that little spot action. Goes underneath, finds the halfback in the flat, gets some pretty decent blocking, but he takes a licking. It's 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Carolina defense.
Yeah, big hit there by the Carolina defender. Laid the boom on that one. New run with the super paws. Come on.
It's Wallace here, dropping back, looking, got to take that guy. There's the dangerous throw by Tua, and it's intercepted. Building the franchise, Carolina Panthers, 1 possession, 1 INT, and you already know how we're looking for the season. Carolina, we're sitting atop the NFC, sitting at 10-2. I'll put it on the screen in just a little bit, man. We've been absolutely dominating, but I want to get a feel for this team myself. I heard the all-white jerseys were coming out, but they're wearing black. I don't know what that means. I guess we're going to talk about that in a little bit, too, as, man, big-time hit there on, I think that's Drew Favors, our quarterback. I believe so, yeah. Said it before it got up. Sonny, tell us a little bit about this offense. What is something this ownership wants us to discuss or bring to light here on the show?
This offense has been electric all year, and so they've nicknamed themselves White Lightning. Yeah, they're electric. That's why, obviously.
I thought it was because maybe it has 2 meanings. I don't know.
Maybe. They also are a big part of the Carolina GOP party.
Man coverage here, over the middle. Man beater doesn't get open early. You got to cover one hole. You still can't cover him. Cox to the outside. Cox to the 7. Number 2 playing like a number 1. That's a nice play right there, Sonny. That was just a nice play. You get a cover 1. You're pressed up. You got a man in the hole playing essentially a robber, and you got an inward breaking route, and he still gets open. That's just pretty impressive.
Yeah, and Favorite was under pressure by Phillips there, and he still got that one off.
Handoff up the middle to Thompson. He's not going to pick up much there. 2nd and goal for our Carolina Panthers. Man,
look at Favorite with the do-rag on, man. Look at this guy. Got the little tied off black bandana in the back there, thinking he's like Zach Wilson or something.
Yeah, I'm sure that's who he's trying to be. Looking like Zach Wilson, not trying to play like him, you know? All right.
I don't know, man. Zach Wilson last season.
There's a lot of swag stuff in the. I just got back from the Carolinas locker room. There's a lot of swag and merch hanging around. Touchdown. And just like that, I actually have a touchdown animation, and I added it to here, and I cannot find it. Let me search for this real quick. Oh, I got it right here. I don't know. Let's see. Transform. Screen. Let's see what we get here. I'm playing it. I'm getting nothing. Sorry about that, guys. Building the franchise, Carolina Panthers. This is week 14. We're sitting at 10-2 atop the NFC, tied with the. Are we surprised the New York Giants are sitting at 10-2 right now? I'm not. Are you, Sonny? That seems to be who Carolina's got a 1-2 punch with. Don't forget Minnesota sitting at 10-3. They're coming off a difficult loss. Big time boom stick from Carolina. Get it? That's a play of the game nominee. I didn't even see a fumble there, but I haven't hit the animation in a while, so that's a freebie. There's going to be a lot of them. But how good have the New York Giants been this season, Sonny? Oh, another one.
Solid this year. It's been kind of interesting, right? Because we saw the Philadelphia Eagles last season make it to the Super Bowl, and then Giants kind of were forgotten in that division. They had 3 in the playoffs, I believe, out of that division. So Giants pushing for a division title and maybe more in the NFC.
Anything to be concerned about with Philly sitting at 8-5 right now?
You know, that's kind of been a little bit of a mystery. A lot of weird happenings in Philadelphia this year. Jalen Hurts still playing at an MVP level, though.
Let's take a look at the instant replay on this last play. This was a 3rd and 5 to get off the field here. This is instant replay. This is not live action right now. It's 1st and 10 for Miami. They motion the halfback out. They get what they want. They can see it's man coverage, and they know the hero blitz is coming, but they only send 5, and I think that might have cost Carolina on that. I would have liked to see the coverage zero to send to everything, and I think you might have got home on Tua. That was a big 3rd and 5 up 7-0 as he allowed this drive to continue. And, man, I don't know if he whiffed him. I don't know if he just felt the wrath coming. But that was a non-contact change direction by the offensive player there.
Yeah. Well, and what's fascinating, right, you're seeing a lot of cover 2 being played by Carolina. They're scared of that speed of Waddle and Hill. But one thing you'll notice when you play these Panthers or these Dolphins, they don't go vertical a lot.
Yeah, it's east and west.
A lot of it is crossing. Yeah, a lot of crossing routes, a lot of corner routes, right? So that you can actually challenge them from time to time with some pressing and even fake that, right? So you fake that press like you've got cover 0, and then you have some bailout safety 2 over top of it. You can trick them. You can trick them into some things.
Oh, big time 3rd and 12. Great defensive play there for our Carolina Panthers. It's now the 48-yard line, 3rd and 12. It is punt unit time. And you're watching the NBL Network here on twitch.tv/NBL Network. Make sure you give us a follow on here so you don't miss any of the upcoming action here on Building the Franchise, Carolina Panthers.
See here, 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12.
Oh, I thought that was 3rd and 12. That was a great play on 2nd and 12. That's safety. I don't know. Wait, Wait, yeah, I'm making sure I'm not watching the instant replay. Sonny, you laugh, I just get confused. There's the pressure. There's the time. You get a 3-man rush. But what does Tua do? He makes the fatal mistake of backing up too much. What do we used to call that? A hop back? Hop drop. What was that drop back called? Something like that.
I don't know.
Well, he drops back a little too far, gets that containing. He ends up losing leverage for that offensive tackle and takes a sack. Tua, that was just basically a covered sack there on 3rd and 12.
Right. Well, and it was exactly what we talked about. Ooh, nice return. It was exactly what we talked about before. Everything's going to cross across the field. There's nothing vertical. They're not going to threaten you deep vertical, especially outside the hashes, because Tua just doesn't have the arm to really make those throws and not risk getting intercepted. So knowing that, Carolina can play off that, press a little bit more, press with inside leverage, and see what they can do.
And I've also noticed there's not really anything built underneath. No hook routes. Nobody shooting a curl that could maybe provide these routes that are moving, at least hook and pull one of those hook zones down, right? You're not seeing much of that either from Miami. It seems to be a very aggressive cross corner style offense.
Yeah, a lot of clear outs too, right? So you'll see that tight end, especially motion cross and clear out, and then come right underneath that with somebody from the outside in.
Nice run, nice tippy toes to stay in bounds. We're going to talk a little bit about this Carolina offense that has been so good this season, a.k.a. White Lightning. And here's Thompson. He's been the best in the business at times. At times, he's been the best in the business. They're sitting at 10-2 right now. Our Panthers, we're number 5, scoring 31 points per game. We're top 5 passing attack. Rushing attack has needed a little work this season, but we still believe in Lucas Thompson. 621 yards here as we're sitting at 10-2 because what he can do after the catch, he's just so deadly. And here's a screenplay set up to him right on cue. Lucas Thompson, little Tommy man, Tommy boy, number 0. He's a hero. Touchdown, Carolina.
Mystified how he actually scored on that because he ran 3 dudes into each other. But I do want to bring up the fact that now his halfback and his quarterback are both wearing the do-rag. I didn't realize that before. What the hell is going on in the Carolina locker room?
I'm really concerned about the open field tackling for the Miami Dolphins. It just seemed like there was enough to cover there, right? It just seemed like there was enough coming. And he just kept running, and then he ran into his own guy 2 times, 3 times. Where did they go?
But we're about to get a blowout here. We're early in the second quarter. Carolina is up 14-0. I mean, if Miami doesn't score here, this could be an early night for BTF.
Oh, we're hoping. We are hoping for an early man. Sonny put it out there now. Now we're all going to be hoping for this early night, and Miami's going to hang around.
Who will have a Stevie in him? A little Stevie action here.
Stevie. For those just tuning in who don't know what a Stevie is, it is not a poop. A Stevie is a blind interception read a la Mr. Stevie Wonder. So we call him Stevies
fullback.
here. We've seen a lot.
You don't see many fullback throws.
You don't see many fullback throws, but when Tua threw that last interception, it just seemed like we got to go back into this trick bag, maybe overplaying their hand. It's only a 14-point game here. Miami, let's see if they get a little aggressive. And there's the first kind of hook underneath. That's an option route there with the halfback. He can split out. Well, actually, on that one, it's pretty much just a hook or an out to the weak side. He sits down right there, and that's crucial on that first down to pick up those yards because it looked like the pressure was coming. Pressure again. Big hit, holds on to the ball. 57's laying the lumber out there for Carolina.
Yeah, they're going for the big hit every time. Every time.
Imposing their will, not just at the line of scrimmage, even in pursuit. Drew favorite on the season, awesome. 37 touchdowns, 26 INTs coming into this game. Still throwing 61%. We like to see that jump up a little bit. Looking for that crosser on the left side. It's not really there. Airs it out. This is dangerous. Big trouble. Holds on to it. Almost intercepted. Tyreek Hill was the target, and that was just, I'm going to throw this no matter what at some point, right? That was a bad play. That was a bad ball, hawk there, attempt by the defense, right? I mean, kind of misplayed that.
Ran past it and then came back to it. Action there. Big throw.
And again, that's just a corner kind of flood action, right, Sonny? Find his man against that zone coverage.
Yeah, everything's at depth, right? I would even consider playing my guys back a little bit further. Everything at depth, and then you use the crossing underneath. Yeah, the tight end usually runs a little drag on those deeper throws, and that was a little bit of an overrun there.
14-0. It's been all Carolina in Carolina. Week 14 matchup here. The 10-2 Carolina Panthers atop the NFC, led by Drew Favorite. Number 6 on the offensive side of the ball, but our defense has been absolutely stellar today. Interceptions, big hits, not giving up much, and staying home. And now they're going to put them into a 3rd and 2 with like 2:20, exactly 2:20 left. Get an injury time out here to stop the clock. Does that take one from Carolina? It does it. Interesting. Interesting one, right? Right before the 2-minute mark, man goes down.
Carolina wants that ball back in case they score. You know,
everything adds up
want
here.
to double up.
I don't like
they
how
want to double up.
I do not like this. This is going to be a run up the middle. This should be an easy pickup. You got to get in that box. But they don't run it. They go to the flat. Oh, he's outside just enough. I didn't like that defense from the beginning. I thought you were way too weak in the box inside, that you maybe even had to overplay it. Right there, get some motion action, looking to hit. The halfback in the flat just doesn't get in there.
Anytime you have those inside guys playing down on the line, it really puts you at a disadvantage from a leverage standpoint on anything going wide like that. Ooh, that's a big loss.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised Miami didn't adjust to the run, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, if I'm Carolina, I'm thinking I got to show inside a little bit. That might take my leverage off the outside guys. They pretty much stayed home, and that's why they're able to make that tackle. But, man, I felt like Miami could have walked in there if they would have done something like they just ran right there. They tried to. 5'7". Man, that guy's like a 7'11". He's everywhere all the time, always open, and always unblocked. And this guy, nobody wants to come up and put a hand on this guy. We're going to have to find out who this guy is. Nicknamed this guy.
Is he playing for Wallace, who just went out for the rest of the game?
Glenn Burris. Know the name. Rookie linebacker, undrafted out of Maine. This guy's been a stud.
Many football players from Maine.
Man, 3rd and goal.
Cheat motion all over the place. Oh, great split there. J.C. Horn, look at that split. He split that blocker there and just made that play.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got to make that play there. Wow. Impressive.
We'll give it to Sonny Weaver, who's going to throw that in there, play the game nominee. Because if it stops this touchdown on this 3rd and 2, which they might even go for, again, another weak box. I'm just running. Oh, man, you got to get in there. And they go outside again. Are they not reading the defense? As you said, you're seeing this spread look. Why are they not running it right up the middle?
They don't read defenses.
Yeah.
They just run cheat motions. That's their whole game.
That was a motion into the strength of that defense, and that was just a pre-snap look. You're not getting much different when you instantly throw it right after you hike it.
Yeah.
It threw it right into.
He motioned that right into the hard flat. Yeah, the guy was just sitting there waiting for that. Look right here. This is an easy walk-in touchdown.
He's had it the whole time. And you just wonder if they were just trying to burn some time off the clock.
Yeah, maybe it was milking clock, being stupid.
And why did Carolina come off it? The 3rd time, the 4th time, come off it, give them a different look, make them think they have to pass, and they're not confident really throwing it. He's gonna hesitate. He's gonna hold on to it just another second because he's throwing twos back to back.
Let's talk about this real quick. That fake injury with 2:20 left in the half.
Yeah, we'd be at 40 seconds here.
Yeah, he's got 1:07 now. He's got 2 timeouts. This is plenty of time for this offense to score.
See if it pays dividends here. Drew Favorite, shotgun formation, pistol formation, man in motion. That's the halfback. 4-man rush. Here it comes. He doesn't see him. Drew Favorite's down. You still have a timeout to burn here if you're Carolina. And they haven't done it yet.
He's been under duress all night, actually. This Miami defense has gotten a lot of quick pressure here. They may want to think about keeping an extra guy in the block.
Something to look forward to if they change that there coming into the second half. Oh, he's got that guy. Oh, did he get enough on it? He did, and it just unable to hang on to it. Wow. Plays so nice. I'm going to have to see that twice. You're watching the NBL Network here on twitch.tv/NBL Network. Oh, gosh. Take a look at that instant replay. This is what we just saw. Got a man beat. Why not lead him outside till... Oh, well, Ramsey would have came over, probably made a play. Or whoever was sitting over there.
Really late. Yeah. Number 5 is Jalen Ramsey out there.
Oh! Ripping it in there. Now they find themselves 4th and 17 in Miami.
Shoo. Whoever number 36 has laid the lumber on that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. The rib's going to be hurting.
Now, this is a big deal, right? Because now Miami's got 3 timeouts. You know, they've got the speed to get deep.
Oh, big time hit picked up by Carolina. Touchdown, Carolina. Special teams.
The Naruto run at the end of that was awesome. So this has actually happened to Miami 2 times in the last 3 weeks. Actually, against the Jets, they had 5 fumbles. One of them was on a kick return or a punt return just like that for a touchdown. So you would think the punt returner would learn how to fair catch at this point, but he still has not figured that out.
I love how you effortlessly can bring up these games. I'm like, wait a second, did you say Jets?
Oh, this is why I'm here.
Like, this is the best. This is the best thing I've heard. Watch out. Hey, we were just about to say there's 24 seconds left. Without that injury, there's no time left. You know, we were about to pin it back on him, and Carolina said, hold on. Let me get this ball back real quick and score.
And, Miami's going to go for a shot here. They're going to do a little bit of a clear out. They'll probably run some sort of clear out to get Tua running or get Tyreek Hill running free here.
We're going to get a DPI. Oh,
yeah, he was all over him.
Still need another quick corner, maybe to get in field goal range here.
Oh, yeah. 7 seconds is plenty. You've got 2 plays here for sure.
Yeah, looks like they cover 4, and it is cover 4. I mean, it was. I don't know if he just changed it. Oh, good depth. And there's just a bailout throw. It's going to get caught. What the? Play of the game nominee, Miami Dolphins, Waddle. Wow. That's not what building the franchise Carolina Panthers is about. Why did we switch to the cover? First of all, why did we switch to the cover 3?
Right.
Like,
why wouldn't you play shell there?
Yeah.
Right. Why wouldn't you play shell there? He's 7 seconds.
Yeah.
You just play shell.
Yeah.
Not good.
That's tough. But I guess they giveth and they taketh away, as they say, right? I mean, we're looking at this. We just got a hit stick fumble, scoop and score. They get a bomb touchdown on a hit. All right, whatever. Let me put up my thing so nobody can see what's going on here. I think I messed it up. Second half coming up here on the NBL Network.
Shout out to JB for that graphic. I like that.
It's a reuse. It's been building the franchise Carolina Panthers before, guys. And we got a lot of stuff, actually, I think. I mean, JB would have it. Probably deleting it now. He's like, oh, you thought you did.
hey, shout out Porter in the chat. Don't see much of Porter, so.
Yeah, Porter, you bored?
Any night you see Porter, good time.
I know he's smiling right now, like legit. As we talk and call his name, Porter, Porter, Porter. He's still smiling. Stop smiling so much. I can hear it. Lucas Thompson there to the right side. Really not much to gain. 2 yards and a little slow to get up. Injury prone halfback, they said. But he's been pretty good for Carolina so far.
I think I would have came out and taken a shot there as the first play of the half, just feeling like Miami had just taken all this momentum
Yeah.
from you. Just go back and try to steal that momentum back. Try to deflate that defense.
And Sonny, that feeling he's talking about, Sonny's hearing that crowd. That crowd is very on a low hum right now. Oh, he had the route on that right side, that little zig. But he goes to Justin. One-on-one, C route, winning down. Catch me outside.
I love when the corner right behind him animates for the catch, thinking they got that shit. And then yoink. No, sir. Look at that.
I think this is gonna work out. Stay with it. I don't know, throw it. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see that replay. Let's take a look at it. This is the instant replay. What we just saw here a second ago. I want to see what happens here on this right side. Looking for Mark Andrews. Yeah, you got to make that throw. You got to make that throw. You have to keep it open, man. I know he didn't think he had the numbers, but immediately when that pass rusher came off that tight end, you had the numbers. Oh, Cox with a little move inside, outside, doing his thing. Down to the 23-yard line. This guy's been electric so far. You talk about a wide receiver that you can count on, that a quarterback of any caliber needs. You talking about number 2 on the Carolina Panthers. This is the top. Oh, there's an interception. 28 on the season for Drew Favorite. Unfortunate Miami. Here we go. Sonny, I know you don't want to hear this. But we were just talking about Austin Cox, 39 receptions, 644, and he's their touchdown leader so far. Came into the game with 10. Next highest guy up 8, which was Louis Stockton. Louis Stockton and Jalen Hyatt. You've seen number 3 on that left side just go up and moss Miami defender.
You know, I want to mention something I said earlier, right? That we've seen a lot of pressure on Favorite all game, and he's still running 5 out in the route, or in the pattern every time. And he really should consider keeping an extra guy in, because that interception was 100% caused by that hit on Favorite. So they may want to consider blocking an extra guy in there to leave Thompson in to block. Otherwise, they're going to be in some trouble, right? Like this game's getting a little bit uncomfortable right now.
And you notice the struggle even started occurring as the field started to shrink. Miami was able to get away with having one less in coverage. There wasn't as much field to protect behind them. So you're getting that pressure. You get the hit on the quarterback as he's throwing. Drew Favorite just launches interception number 28. There's motion again, looking, brain twisted. I just could see his brain twisted up inside of him. He did not know where to throw that ball. There was so many routes doing so many different things all on top of each other. Did you see it? And he's like,
yeah.
And then you had the monkey in there hitting that, what was that thing?
Oh, the cymbals. Well, look, whoa, what a shank that was. Holy crap. That was exactly what I talked about earlier, though. That cheap motion into it, the cheap motion on the tight end, running a streak, and then he had a little dig behind it. A lot of clear-out motions we see from Miami. Again, they never threaten you on the outside. Keep playing that inside, cover one, those double insides, and make them beat you on the outside.
I just see it every time. It seems like Carolina, they're on first down. Oh, man, that's a little dirty. That's a little dirty in Miami right there. Can't kick the quarterback when he's getting back up.
Where's the lineman? Where are the linemen?
Yeah, where's the lineman at to protect this guy?
Right.
Franchise quarterback. Just made a big trade for this guy. People stopped believing in Drew Favorite for a little bit. Oh, missed B wide open. Just missed him at the beginning. I'm going to show y'all why here. Watch this instant replay. We're going to take a look at this right side. Watch the inward breaking route. Like to see him even stemmed up one just to create a little bit more separation as he breaks in. That's going to be Leggett there on that right side. Right there is the throw. And it's just, I just don't know where he's looking. I don't know where he's looking here. Now they're 3rd and 22. They're going to let Miami hang around, and we might be in trouble in this game. In a game we should be winning.
What? What's that? Pressure right now. Favorite is just he's scared. He's scared out there, and they're still playing 5 out in their pattern every time. At some point, you need to put a 6 guy back there. Give him some time back there. If he gets time, I feel like he's going to be fine.
And I think the extra route might actually help with some spacing issues they're having out there, right? Everybody's kind of ended up in the same spot. And that's not helping either when your quarterback's internal clock is going off a little early. He's coming off reads he shouldn't come off because he's waiting to bank home on the big one, right? And I would have taken the halfback early into that possession and hoped I got past the 40, and then would have looked at probably going for it or I was in field goal range. I would have gave myself more of an opportunity instead of hanging around. But he give it, then take it away, touchdown Carolina, and that's how they do it. That's playing a game nominee. If one quarterback gets hit, throws an interception, it must happen again to the other. And that seems like
do you have a
day.
replay?
Yep,
Do you have a replay?
I got the replay of
Because
it.
if you have a replay, watch this. Watch the replay. The linebacker drops back and actually takes out 2 crossing patterns. And I think Tua freaks out. Watch. Boom. He takes out both of them right there. So that cross was supposed to be where that ball was being thrown to, but that linebacker backs into 2 guys. Takes 2 guys completely out of the play.
That is 3 players headbang together and stop those routes from developing. And Tua thought, okay, Tua was probably thinking he's going with the guy going to the other side. I'm gonna loft it up here to the weak side, and he steps right in front of him, and nobody running that drag had the sense to go, we're about to all run into each other.
No flag
No
either. That was
hesitation,
more impressive.
no flag. Yeah, that was a very weird play.
Look, cheat motion. There we go again.
Oh, that's a big play, and that's a touchdown. Speed on the outside, corner routes. We talked about them, and showboating and gloating. We don't like to do it here much, but here's the play of game nominee. That's Waddle, touchdown number 2.
Yeah. Told you those cheat motions. You got to be careful. Come on, bananas.
.2:15 left in the third quarter. Carolina 28, Miami 21. 6-6 Miami Dolphins taking on the 8-4 Miami Dolphins taking on the 10-2 Carolina Panthers. Man, I was confused on the screen. What these logos still? Jalen Hyatt.
Oh shit!
I think I called him 6-6
been gone a while.
when I looked at the screen as well. Dude, I'm going through it. All right, 8-4 Miami Dolphins somehow. Carolina's got to put this game away, and I want a long, sustaining drive. I want to go into the fourth quarter with this drive, and I want to put a touchdown on the board and just go ahead and end this game, not on this possession, but the next one after we stop.
I did just receive a note from Carolina ownership that said the do-rags were part of the players when they were acquired, which I'm not sure I'm buying that they're on everybody. But
we're part of the players when they were acquired. Wait, who had Drew Faber?
Look at that
Tampa?
Again, they had 2 guys in the backfield to keep no one to block, and he gets hit. The only reason this game is even close is because Carolina refuses to keep an extra man in to block. Dumb.
Starting to believe it.
Dumb.
And
how many sacks and
really
pressures
ran the
do they
ball.
have? No, not at all.
I mean, this box has been like, man, there's another. That's a healthy box to run to. Could have ran right off there. It's just drop coverage. You not catch that? How's that only? Wait, what was it? Second and forever.
It was 2nd and 28, I think.
Wow. I'm telling you, man, this game could get wild. I mean, we have 2 defensive pickup and scores, right? We got the fumble and then the interception. Our offense really hasn't been in that great a rhythm, is what I'm saying.
No, the other one I think was on a short field, right? So one of their scores was on a pretty short field. Oh man,
intercepted there.
Should have been. Should have been picked. Bad read by favorite.
Man, Drew Faber. This offense is. What do we call this thing? White lightning. They didn't change the lightning part of it. I'm not seeing much lightning today. I gotta talk to my man Ryan, Mr. Sipe, and see what's going on with this lightning. It didn't come in today. No storms at all. It was clear skies pretty much. Nothing aggressive at all. A light wind maybe. A gust once of one. I don't know. I gotta see this team's got to step it up for me. We're gonna cover them this end of this season and next season as well, and get a real one next season. So I'm still getting my feel for this team. This is my first call. Ellington, the defense seems good. There's some gap shooters, man. Like they can shoot the gap at that linebacker position, and they're physical. Coverage has been pretty good. Just the offense is very concerning to me, not taking advantage of just this game, right? This should be a blowout for the Panthers. There. Oh, stays on his feet. Oh, beats him to the edge. That looked like Anquan Bolden a little bit there, right?
Look at that. Wow.
Gridiron says kids came out of college with the do-rags. No, they were traded. He's saying that wherever they were traded from, that's where they were. We're not confirming that was what they had coming out of college. We're basically saying the last owner needs to, I guess it would be Tampa.
Cox came straight out of college to him. Favorite came.
Oh, Favorite was a trade. Oh,
they both,
okay.
Yeah, they're both rocking them. That's why
that looked like a halfback screen, and I think the extra defender that was on the halfback. And we're going to take an instant replay of this. Just watch this. Watch this here. Doesn't stay home. Just takes off. Thinking it's a slip screen. I think he kind of falls for it because it kind of looked like it. And that opened up the middle. Definitely might have stayed home. Uh-oh. Number 0 dangerous. I'll tell you, the Jets don't want to see a victory for the Dolphins today. That's why they're here. See all these Jets fans everywhere? They're in the building here, rooting against these Miami Dolphins, looking for the blowout that I thought we should have. But we're playing around with them a little too much.
It was 14 to nothing.
Sleep, you know?
It was 14 to nothing when the second quarter started. Remember that? Now we're talking about 28-28.
That's a slip screen on a motion. Oh, the halfback.
So much motion. We had motion sickness out here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Carolina Panthers, they're going to get this ball back whether they stop them or give up the score here. They've got to protect Drew Favorite on this next drive.
Miami Dolphins definitely have conservative carry on their mind. Their coaches tell them, do not get rid of this ball. So we have to start thinking, let's just start making the good tackle here. Let's not go for the boomstick every time. We're giving up too much yards after the contact there, and they're just looking to hang on to the ball. The ball.
Motion. Coming back to the backside.
Got enough there for a little a little gang tackle. 2nd and goal. We've seen a lot of football time go off the clock inside this 7-6 yard line, right? I feel like we've been here before. Took them 4 times last time. 2nd and goal here for Miami. Only takes them twice. This time, touchdown Miami Dolphins. Play of the game nominee. We'll just give it to Tua on that drive. For the whole drive. That's the play of the game nominee. The drive.
They are. 3:45 left in the game.
New ball game, Sonny.
Panthers
get the ball.
had control all game. And how did this happen? Because the offensive coordinator cannot protect Drew Favorite. They can't protect him with the run game because they're just not doing it. They can't protect him with their offensive line block. And they refuse to put anybody back there to protect him. So at some point, you got to start questioning the play calling.
They can't protect them with the lack of numbers. Their offensive coordinator, he's not protecting them. And then the guy that can provide the protection ain't providing the protection. That just seems like a lot of missteps. But there's a big run there. Louis Stockton, he's part of this White Lightning team. Oh, he's a little aggressive too. Right back at you, Jalen.
Right after the play.
This
Does he
game
ever do right?
chippy. Carolina was up 28-14. All momentum pointed to Carolina. And it's been a 14-0 run from the Miami Dolphins. Man in motion, there's the handoff, but we got a guy in the backfield already making a tackle. 28-28, 2nd and 10. 39 yards to go
Offensive
to
line
Painter.
isn't good. This offensive line in Carolina is not good. They need to invest some money this offseason because run or pass, they've just gotten their ass handed to them all game.
Oh, there's another free rusher there. And we said it, we'll say it again. We're going to go to the instant replay. Here's the instant replay. Here's what we just saw. .73, the left tackle just gets speed destroyed. 3rd and 21, 49-yard line. Sonny, pick up 10, 15, get a field goal. Is that in the thought process here? Or are you going to split these? Or are you going to split
10
this
if they want to
cover
go
4?
for it. They need 10 if they want to go for it on 4th down. So, oh, another hit.
Miami's going to win this game. I got a crazy feeling.
3 sacks by that dude by himself, and he's not the only one getting sacks all game. This has just been a beatdown for Drew.
Carolina's in trouble. 28-28. Sonny's only on here to watch Carolina win. I mean, watch Miami lose. What are we doing here? Step it up, Carolina.
Yeah, this has been brutal.
Be nice
if they don't fair catch this, this would be the dumbest thing.
He fair caught that before he even saw anybody. Smart decision.
I think I would have gotten out of the way of that one actually and see if it bounced in the end zone, but whatever.
Yeah, with the way that coach is over there, man, you can't fumble again. He's gonna have you. And that ball come bounce at you like a dart right off your ass. That's the end of your career. Cutting people. Because if you take away those turnovers, man, there again, got to get back to basics on tackling. You can't go for the strip. Don't need to be going for the
big hit. Everybody wants the big hit.
This box is going to be. With the wind-up, missed the man there on the right side. Underneath, Kramer's able to get home here for Carolina. Pressure building. 2nd and 10, $1:15 left. Are we thinking overtime already in the chat? What are you guys thinking?
Football. 3 timeouts, a lot of time. Both teams, actually.
Oh, he stays on his feet. Oh no. Oh, I would have liked for him to let off the gas a little bit there at the very end. If I'm the Dolphins receiver, that number 80, let off the gas a little bit. Let that DB kind of get more ahead of the play because he has you kind of boxed in, right, angling you to the sideline. Let off the gas, see if you can turn the corner, or he might over pursue. Because you already broke 1 tackle, and I know that's been devastating. That's been devastating to Carolina here in this 4th quarter.
Flip there.
Flag on the play.
Oh,
that's gonna
too
go
much.
Against.
They're trying to do too much. So what Miami was trying to do there was they were flipping the play to see if they could screw up the coverage. So they flipped that bunch to the other side to see what they could break, but doing too much at the line.
We don't know what Sonny means by any of that. We don't acknowledge any of that. I don't. Shotgun formation. 2 up. 1st and 15 now. Pressure. Finally getting home. But guess who's open underneath? Still on his feet. Achane. Yeah, he's still got wheels. There's nobody in the box here. How do you not run that? At least they leave a man in to block, and that's overthrown. 4th and 3 coming up. No, 3rd and 3 coming up. Here's a chance for Jacksonville. Carolina to get back in this game. God, I hate that logo down there because Bananas loves Jacksonville. So this is like really confusing. It must have something to do with your home screen.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't acknowledge that.
There's a throw, picks up the 3rd and 3. Oh no, yeah, Miami's might win this game. Unless we get a blocked field goal, scoop and score, that could happen. Ain't seen that one. Sonny, what are you thinking? What's the percent that Carolina can win this game.
Yeah, I'd put it about 80% right now.
No,
Not feeling
Carolina.
great.
Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, Carolina, I put it at 20% now. I'm not feeling great.
Yeah, he's trying to bait him. He's trying to bait him into going over the top. He's trying to Monty.
I've been saying to do this. I've been saying trying to do this all game. But that cheap motion there. Oof.
There's a stop. Carolina still has 3 timeouts here.
Well, they're basically saying, look, if I give up the score here, I at least get 30 seconds to try to score myself. So I get it, right? Like, sell out. There it is.
Here it is, 3rd and 11.
Right.
This is what they got. And that's just a mistake by Miami not running that ball. And not pulling these timeouts off Carolina. This is going to cost them. Watch.
Plus, I mean, look, that's not a short kick by any means, especially if, with the pressure. So we'll see what they do here. I'm guessing it's going to be cheap motion clear out by the tight end with an under. Nah, they won't cheap motion to that side.
Run this ball.
It'll be a clear out here.
Well, he's lucky he didn't throw it because that would have been picked.
Yeah.
He was throwing to that dig that was coming across.
Yeah, he was trying to run that clear out with that. He actually had the underneath from the right side, but he didn't want to take that.
Yeah, because he didn't think he'd pick it up. Could have ran that ball. Could have picked up a few more because you might need it because you missed this kick. The ball's going to be placed on that 45. I mean, that 45. This is a 55-yard field goal. It's good. Bueno. 26 seconds left. Carolina, you have a few timeouts. No, you only have one timeout now. One timeout now. Yeah, Miami should have ran the ball on that first down. This one timeout, you can't take a sack. We can't burn it with the sack. Someone's got to alert Drew Favorite in that offensive line and that guy that needs to hang in the backfield to make that little chip block or pick up the screamer.
And they're gonna go 5 wide instead.
Oh, missed him. Missed him early there. Great gain. Picks up enough pride to get in field goal range. We're going to take a look at that replay real quick. I wanted him to hit right there over the middle. That wouldn't have picked up so much after the catch. He must know something I don't know. Ran by him. I mean, he flips this down to the 45 fairly quickly. And they still have that timeout. 19 seconds left. Can't take a sack. Want to get out of bounds. No! He fumbled the ball. That's a fumble. Return. That's the end of the game, guys. That's the play of the game nominee winner right there. What the hell just happened? Throws it underneath here. And loses the ball. Wow. That's a tough way to go. Oh, man, maybe we're the curse. We're 0-1 so far. We'll see you next time on the show. Thanks, Sonny, for coming out. Next time, Billy the Franchise, Carolina Panthers. And we're out of here.